All right, let's welcome you back here to video number 3, and I'm going to talk about picking niches, and we're going to talk about doing CPA training as well. So I'm going to show you some cool stuff here. Now you have your own product up and running. You really won't know how well it performs until you let your offer run for about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. And the thing is, if you're running your offers on weekends and weekdays are like day and night, 2 different results. So you really want to have your offer run for at least a couple of days. Weekdays typically give you better results, just a heads up. So Monday through Friday is where you usually will see actually sales activity. But let's talk about CPA offers and other things you can promote. Now, anything that gets a lot of traffic, so I'm not limiting you here, but some of the CPA offers I always promote that always get me good results. Anything around dieting, anything around fitness, 2 different things. Muscle, anything about building muscle. Or email submits, which pay you per lead. Now, this is really great. So worst case scenario, we're talking absolutely worst case scenario, you spend $10, $15, $20 on Bing ads, and you're just not getting any money back. You're not getting any return. Then you're going to start turning to email submits, offers that pay you per lead. And then when someone opts into your list, right? So let me look at here, this Garcinia, my Garcinia traffic that I was getting down here. I would know, let's just say I was getting paid $2 a lead. I'd know every time I get a lead, I'm getting paid $2. Well, you know how fast $2 can add up, right? There's companies that pay you $2, $3, even up to $12 per lead. So that's worst case scenario, is that you're going to run traffic to a pay per lead offer. So, but these are good, high converting CPA offers. And if you can't get them to convert, or for some reason you're not able to scale up with that offer, because sometimes it takes a lot of testing, then you want to really go to email submits. And I've run some email submit offers in the past. I'm going to show you how to do all that too. Okay, so we finished your thing here. What you're going to want to do is to check your stats. You're going to probably want to check it twice a day, or if you're really addicted to it, you'll check it every time you get on. But you want to see kind of where you're going right now with everything. So I'm actually going to pause this because let me go ahead and pause this campaign. I'll go ahead and click on pause. I'm not going to delete it. But as you can see here, now another thing you have to keep in mind is sometimes Bing doesn't refresh the stats. So the stats you see here sometimes are a little bit old. They're not completely up to date. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here, the list building one that I have going, just because it's been going a little bit longer. And I'm going to look at my keywords, and I want to see which are performing well for me. So I'm going to look at this, and let me zoom in. I'm actually zooming out, so I need to go the other direction. But as you can see here, I've spent $325. I got 24 clicks, so that's definitely performing really well for me. 24 clicks, 4,931 impressions. I'm getting a really high position in the search results. Seems like a very good keyword. Now, here's what you want to do. The keywords that are giving you the best results and the most amount of clicks is where you really want to maybe make changes to your capture page, okay? For example, if I'm getting a lot of traffic, a lot of my clicks are coming from people typing internet marketing, advertising, and email marketing. Well, if I know a lot of my traffic is coming from those searches, then I want to go and tweak my capture page, right? I want to tweak my landing page so that it's more focused around what people are searching for. So if your landing page is not converting, is it relevant to what people are clicking on? Well, let me go to my ad copies. Okay, if you look here, I can see that most people, because I created 4 different ads here, most people are interested in learning to build a list. It's getting 15 clicks. My average person is 1.20. I mean, these ones are actually higher, or no, excuse me, lower, because these ones are actually lower. So learn how to build a list is really appealing to a lot of people, and I'm getting 14-cent clicks, which is pretty good. So a lot of people want to learn how to build a list. So maybe, okay, this is where I have people going right now. Maybe I need to tweak my capture page so I get better conversions. Okay, I have a lot of people going to this internet advertising. Okay, and then access to top converting internet marketing sources, advertising sources, PPC, Facebook ads, etc. Maybe I would want to make a landing page about how to build a list, because people are clicking on learn how to build a list. So maybe I need to tweak that and build a a landing page on how to build a list of so many subscribers in so many days. So that's the thing you need to keep in mind. So if we go back to your campaign, okay, because you will have to tweak your campaign. I almost can guarantee you're gonna have to tweak your campaign. I even tweak my campaign sometimes on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And once you get them where they're doing pretty well, you don't have to really tweak them that much. But for example, if you were seeing that for whatever reason a lot of people were clicking your ad that were searching for SEO services, you may want to change your capture page to talk about what people are clicking on. Okay, that's going to improve your opt-in rate. So people are clicking for Garcinia Cambogia directly, and getting a pretty decent position there. But if we look at your ad group now, I haven't let it run long enough to actually see, and it's actually paused now, so I won't be able to tell you. But if I look at the keywords, okay, and let's just say for my keywords, looking at this, let's just say a lot of people were searching keyword research. Okay, this was getting a lot of clicks. So whatever's driving you the most clicks is where you want to tweak your. A lot of people typing keyword research. I would change my landing page to something like, this keyword research tool does everything for me, or something along the lines of that. Something that's going to opt in. That's where I would want to tweak my landing page. Now, if increased website traffic was getting more clicks, maybe you could put a landing page that says this SEO trick increases my website traffic by 300%. Okay, you could put something like that. If a lot of people are clicking rank on Google, well, your landing page may not even have to be tweaked at all, because your landing page, if you remember, is already talking about how to get ranked on the page on Google. So you have to see what people are clicking, and you won't know what people are clicking until you actually build some data for yourself. So with that being said, let's promote another ad. So I'm going to go to one of my CPA networks here. I'm going to go to Cashed Out Media. Okay. Cashed Out Media. I'm going to sign in. So it's a really great step. I'm just going to log in. Okay, and once again, you so many different CPA networks, and you're not limited in this course to anything of what you have to choose. But I just want you to know which ones convert the best. I want you to know that if you're going to do a CPA offer, diet, fitness, muscle, and I'm just going to pick one at random here and set up a campaign. Okay, so how this usually works is you go to offers, and a lot of CPA networks use the same format. But as you can see, some of them pay you for email. So like this one pays you $1.75 for email submit. So I'm actually going to take this one, and you have to usually get approved to run it. So I'm just going to put PPC submit, and since I'm not approved yet because it says pending, I have to really pick something that I'm already approved for. So if I go to statuses and I click on active, okay. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. So I'm approved for it. You're basically going to take the link. Okay, and then you're going to build your campaign off of this page. So this is a make money online offer. In fact, if I view the landing page, I want to make sure it's still active. And another thing, your links to make sure that they work. So this looks like it's some type of survey. I don't really want to promote that. I'm going to promote something a little bit different. So I'm going to go to one of my other networks where I'm more active in. I'm going to log into that. Okay, so you do have to get approved for the offers. That's the only thing with CPA. If not, you definitely want to stick to your own offers and try different keywords and different things like that. And you may have to create several different capture pages as before you actually get any results. Okay, let me log in. Okay, so if I was to go to my offers here, as you can see, I have a lot of email submits. There's the iTunes, Call of Duty, Ghosts, and these all pay $1.75. So worst case scenario, like I said, if you're not getting the results you want with other offers, then simply just promote something else. You want to promote something else that's going to give you results. And sometimes you have to test. And so sometimes you have to test a few different offers, and we'll get that over. We'll get that covered in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and just click the I did the Garcinia because it was based around weight loss. And the reason why I like the Garcinia so much is because it's really popular in the weight loss niche. In fact, if you were to just do research on that yourself, you would see that a lot of people search for it, and it's really popular, around that. So I'm gonna actually maybe set that campaign up again and show you how I did it, and really break it down for you. So let's go ahead and set up that campaign, since it's a very it's going to be a very profitable campaign as well. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so what you want to do is whenever you click a campaign in the CPA networks, you just click on it and you go to creatives, and you always copy the link. And I usually build tracking for it. You can use a tracking or your own domain or anything like that. If you're using WordPress, I have something called Pretty Link. And basically, you add a new Pretty Link, and you can actually get this plugin. But you can use any tracker of your choice. Put in the target URL, and then I'm just going to name this, Cambogia test. It's a great way. And sometimes, you can send, if you want to, you can send to the CPA offer. But I usually send, like I said, to your own capture page to build your list. So there's a couple of ways. And sometimes testing both is good. So I'm not saying that you should never send traffic directly to your sales page. But usually for follow-up purposes and being able to sell more products, you want to build your list. So that's why you want to really have that diversity there. So if I go back over to my Bing Ads, okay, once again, creating a new campaign, searching content campaign. I'm going to create one more campaign with you, and we're going to name this direct to sales page Cambogia. So your campaign name can have a lot of characters in there. $5. Choose your time zone. United States. Always check show ads to people in your targeted location, and then add titles. So I would do something like try Garcinia Cambogia, and see, it doesn't fit. So I just do try Garcinia Cambogia, and then you can put something like get your own bottle of try it on us. Once again, consistency is very important. So look at your landing page and your sales page, and the more consistent is going to give you better options, better results. So I'm going to look at that. Click on Cambogia test. Okay, I just want to make sure. Burn fat quicker, more effectively. So it's about a trial bottle. Obviously, this is the call to action. And go back there. So yeah, that's pretty consistent. So destination URL, same thing. If you don't want to use your own domain, then you can put something like www.garciniacambogia.com. So you can just do something like that. That's an example of hey, you don't need to have these. Don't necessarily have to match. Once again, you're going to go to research keywords, and you're always going to do find keywords containing a word or phrase, and you're going to start by searching what your product is first, right? You want to see how how competitive your product is. So I'm going to type in Garcinia Cambogia. Great thing is there's a lot of search volume around Garcinia Cambogia. So I'm going to pick the ones that are basically getting over 1,000. And I'm going to pick those and click on add. So that's really what you want. Remember, rule again is if it's over 50 cents or over 60 cents, you want to bring that down to probably 0.50. Once again, I'm going to do that to all this because the 99 cents is too high. $1.56 is too high, but that looks good now. And then another thing you want to target is weight loss. So things around Garcinia Cambogia: weight loss, lose weight fast, diet, weight loss, lose weight. You want to add all those keywords in, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take out anything basically over 50, 60 cents. And remember, you're never really going to ever pay that much for a click. It's very rare if you ever get that to get that to a click. But you want to appear high, in Bing's network for best results. That's why you want to come through and just make sure everything looks good. And if you're happy with the results, then you'll definitely want to scale up. And that's another thing. If you're getting really good results with your campaigns, you're going to eventually want to increase this daily budget to $10, $15, $20, even start budgeting up to $50. You're going to scale up your campaigns. But if you can only do $5 or even $3 a day for your campaigns, then you need to start low and then build your way up. So it's very important to understand too is, hey, you need to, sometimes you need to have your starting point, as far as where you're going to be. So it's very, very important to, to add in keywords like that. Another thing that you can do, okay, you can use Google Keyword Tool to research more keywords. So I'm going to go over to Google, and you can actually type in Garcinia Cambogia directly in Google. And you can see there's a lot of results. You can get kind of ideas for your ad copy. If I scroll down, you can see Garcinia Cambogia reviews. You can see other things that people to do, but it's really based around weight loss. Okay, and weight loss products usually do really well. And what you want to do from here is you can actually go to the Google Keyword Tool and research keywords and then add them into Bing. If you're having trouble, finding keywords. But this has so much traffic. In fact, Lose Weight Fast has over 1 million searches a month that you're going to be cutting into just a little piece of that pie anyways. So you're going to have so much traffic coming to your page. You're going to it's just going to actually blow your mind with how much traffic you're going to get from the, for the weight loss niche. So you add those keywords and then you click on save. I'm just going to run with those for now. And you're going to be able to add more keywords once you understand your audience a little bit more. A lot of it is understanding what your audience searches. So we always leave the search network at the same content. The only thing we may ever change here usually is the device. And like I said, I usually eliminate smartphones, but obviously that may not be the best scenario for every ad you run, because you may be running an application or a smartphone app or a CPA offer that is revolved around mobile phones. You wouldn't want to exclude your smartphone. So in this campaign, I'm just going to leave smartphones on, click on save. And the very next thing we need to do is we need to go to ads. This is like very important. This is why most people fail with Bing ads, or they don't get good results, is because they create one ad and then that's it. You really need to go over to ads and you need to create at least 2 more. You need to have a total of 3 for every campaign you run, and 3 to 5 is like the magic number. So I'm going to go over to ads, and once it decides to load, I'm going to create another ad. Let me go back to my direct sales page to Garcinia. Somehow it took me to another place that I want to be. Okay. There it is. Try Garcinia Cambogia. Well, you click on create ad. Okay, don't click on the ad itself, but click on create ad. It's going to copy everything, and then you want to change up your ad title, your ad copy. So lose weight with Garcinia, and it fits perfect. Lose weight with Garcinia. I'm going to use the same description. I rarely change my descriptions, but you can change it, and sometimes that makes a difference. Your title is probably the #1 most important thing when it comes to Bing ads. So if you like that, save and create another. And then you can do something like Garcinia Cambogia trial. Okay. Save and create another. There you go. So you wanted to split test ads, whatever comes to mind with your title. Once again, consistency is very, very important. Okay, in the future videos, I'll talk about some more of our campaigns and how we can tweak those and make them better. So I'll go over more, I'll go in more in depth with Bing Ads and some offers. So I'll see you in the next video.